Have you ever noticed how we're constantly building flats, yet there's never enough for local people? So what's actually going on here? Well, I had a look at some of the local council housing near where I live, and it seems as though nearly everyone who's living in these flats is foreign born. So I don't understand why somehow these people are being moved higher up on the priority list than local residents. And also what I seem to see is it's not just one individual person living in these flats, it'll be a whole family. So you'll have, say, a married Indian couple with their children, then they're going to bring their grandparents over, and before you know it, they need a bigger flat, so they get moved to somewhere else, and then that flat's still empty because for some reason they haven't filled it. And this just seems to be happening all over the place. And it's nothing against Indians particularly. They're just one common example. I think I read now something like there's more Indians in the UK than there are Welsh people, which illustrates the actual scale of the problem. Because once they're here, what happens? Of course, they have more children, bigger families, they need more space, and then they buy, say, another house. We can't get rid of them once they've done that, they're entrenched. And they open small businesses like corner shops. Before you know it, they've got an empire of corner shops. What are we supposed to do? We can't just say to them, look, you need to give up your corner shop now because a white person needs it or there's not enough jobs for local people, because they've already established themselves and probably they've got rid of the competition. And the other issue I find here is that they've got no idea of family planning. You know, they don't just think, okay, well, the world's in a bit of a crisis, let's just have one or two. They've got to have 3 or 4 children to carry on their legacy. And even worse, they imagine that somehow God's going to provide. But it's not God, it's the state. They seem to have no understanding that, you know, this just isn't really acceptable anymore. Anyway, guys, I can see that, you know, things have reached such a head now that we're going to have to really do something about this. So I think we know what's going to happen in the next few years, but let's just hope that it happens soon enough. Anyway, thanks for watching my video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.